Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to my channel, The Sewist. My name is Maya Al Saeed. I aim to make videos to inspire you to love your life despite the challenges you face. The second reason I make videos is to talk about topics that nobody wants to talk about. Today, I want to talk about the HARAM police. These are a group of people who are not really a group, mainly individuals that are Muslims, that seem to think that they can judge people. They have the right to say things to them in a really rude and insulting manner. They call themselves Muslims, but those are not the acts of Islam, nor the acts of Muslims. I understand that they're frustrated because they are upset by a group of women who are on social media, such as the like of Ascia, Dina Tokio, and Habiba Da Saliva, to name a few, who don't conform to their certain ways of how a Muslim should dress, a Muslim woman should dress. As a Muslim woman, you all know that there are certain ways we're supposed to dress. We wear the veil that's supposed to cover our hair, our neck, parts of our chest. We wear loose clothing to not show our figure. Basically, this is what we're supposed to be as Muslim women. Now, not all Muslims will conform to this because we're not perfect. The thing is with these group of people, and there are actually a lot of them because they're everywhere, because I'm not talking about really a group of people that make up the HARAM police. The Muslims out there who are watching this video know who I mean. They're just individuals that can be anybody who are Muslims, who don't agree with how these women dress and leave the most hateful, judgmental, disrespectful, insulting comments that as a Muslim breaks my heart. I understand where they're coming from, but the way you are dealing with this, I'm speaking to you, HARAM police people, whoever you are, wherever you are, you have to stop this. You have to stop the hate. Let me tell you why. If you're a Muslim, you know that you are representing your religion. And if you have empathy, you would not talk to them like that. If they were face to face, I swear that there was no way in where you are going to go to them with that much hate and anger. I understand why you are angry. We'll get there. Second thing, you have to understand that life is a journey. We are all trying to be the best versions of ourselves. We all sin. Some people's sins come out in the open because they choose to be brave enough to let it out. And that's fine, if they're okay with it. You might be sinning, but you might be sinning where nobody can see you. In the dark, you might be doing things you're not supposed to do. Nobody can see you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is between you and Allah. You are leaving these comments, and I know what you're going to say, because ad-deen is nasiha. The Prophet ﷺ said that we are supposed to let others know, give advice when they are in the wrong. But our Prophet also said that there are ways of giving nasiha. Nasiha means advice in Arabic. The way to give nasiha is to, one, do it in secret. So you are doing it in public, you're bashing them, disrespecting them, insulting them. So that's not following the Prophet's teaching. If you are going to give an advice to somebody, you should give it in a way that will be accepted by them. And clearly, you're not doing that either. I understand you're angry. You're frustrated because, hey, they're influencing our youth. To a certain extent, I agree. They are influencing our youth. We're giving the responsibility to these influencers to influence our youth. Where is our role as mothers, as sisters, as cousins? What do we do? I think what we're doing is we're pushing them farther away. If you think that by leaving such hateful messages is going to make them change their mind, it's not. And you have to realize that these ladies have sisters, have mothers, have family who have accepted them for who they are. So who are you to not accept them and to leave such hateful comments on their page? Who do you think you are? Deal with it. I try to follow the Prophet ﷺ's teachings and don't deal hate with hate. I try to deal with, if something is negative, I try to deal it with positive, hoping that inshallah it strikes something in their heart. But I don't see how leaving negativity is going to make it all right. It's not. And the other thing is they have millions of followers. Most of them are international people. And they get to see what Islam is all about from your comments. And the impression that we live is it's a religion of hate, confirming what they think of Islam. Remember that whatever you do, whatever you say, Allah is watching, Allah knows your intention, but also you are representing Islam, you're representing religion. So leave a beautiful impression of this beautiful religion, because by doing this, you're only not pushing the Muslims away, even the non-Muslims, because of your actions. So I ask you, Haram police, people who are angry, to stop the hate. Hate is not going to solve the world. You see what is happening in the world, our brothers and sisters suffering. You can see it's not doing any good. So why do you think continuing to do that on social media and disrespecting people is the right way? This needs to stop. It needs to stop now, today, this instant. Promise me that the least you can do is make dua for them. You want to send them a message in private. They do not read it, send them an email. Reach them, speak to them politely, with empathy, with kindness, the way our religion has taught us. Not with hate, not with disrespect, not with insults. It will not solve the problem. Remember, we are an ummah. An ummah means we are united. When a sister falls, you reach down, you pull her up with kindness, with love and support, not by pushing her down with hatred and disrespect and insults. That's going to push her further away from everything. I've made this video, not scripted, not anything. These are words from the heart. People might get me, people might not. I would feel better knowing that some of you have. I tend to reach your hearts, and I hope this video does. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you realize that we're all in this together. Seeing them like that, the way you react to them, is not what Islam is about. We are supposed to support each other. Please share this video, not to make me popular, not to subscribe to me. I'm not even going to ask this. Just so this message is heard, because it's time to change. Stop the hate. Islam is a religion of peace, of love. So let's start acting as Muslims.